The 2025 Honda Shadow Phantom returns with bold upgrades, blending the spirit of old-school cruisers with modern-day refinement. For riders who crave timeless style with a punch of contemporary engineering, this year's Phantom is more than just a motorcycle, it's a character statement on two wheels. As we take a deep dive into this complete review, you'll see why Honda continues to dominate the midweight cruiser class with the Shadow Phantom. Starting from the front, the 2025 Phantom immediately grabs attention with its low-slung, dark, and aggressive stance. The front end is enhanced with a sleeker fork design, blacked-out lower triple clamps, and refined fork boots that give it that stealth cruiser look. The circular LED headlamp not only improves visibility at night but also fits beautifully within the bike's retro modern design language. Minimalistic but purposeful, the turn indicators are now LED units as well, offering a crisper flash and longer lifespan. The front fender is tight and hugs the tire closer than before, giving the wheel more visual prominence. From the side profile, you begin to appreciate how Honda has rebalanced the proportions. The 2025 Phantom retains the familiar low-rider geometry, but subtle tweaks in the tank curvature and side panels contribute to a more muscular silhouette. The 3.7-gallon teardrop fuel tank proudly showcases the classic Shadow badging, while the new paint options, especially the matte black Metallica, add an edge that speaks to riders who want understated aggression. You'll notice the exposed rear shocks have now been fine-tuned to provide a smoother ride while preserving that old-school hardtail aesthetic. The exhaust system continues to run 2-into-2 shotgun pipes, but now with a slightly reworked baffling that delivers a deeper, throatier growl when you twist the throttle. Moving to the rear, the updates continue with a cleaned-up tail section that looks sleeker than the previous model. The fender sits tighter over the rear wheel, and the taillight is now integrated better into the design, using a smoked LED unit that keeps the bike's stealth look consistent. The license plate holder has also been repositioned slightly lower and more discreetly, which helps clean up the overall rear end. All these refinements give the Shadow Phantom a more modern edge while retaining its throwback cruiser charm. Step into the saddle, and you'll find the ergonomics haven't been tampered with much, and that's a good thing. The Phantom still offers a low seat height of just under 26 inches, making it accessible for a wide range of riders, especially those newer to cruisers or shorter in stature. The seat itself, though, has been slightly redesigned with improved cushioning and a more ergonomic shape for longer rides. The cockpit remains minimal, featuring a single, tank-mounted analog speedometer with an inset digital display that shows odometer, trip meter, and clock functions. The controls on the handlebars feel solid and tactile, while the grips have a slightly softer rubber compound for better comfort. The foot pegs are mid-mounted, offering a relaxed and balanced riding position that's perfect for cruising around town or hitting the highway. The bars are pulled slightly back for a natural reach, and Honda has worked to reduce vibrations through the frame and contact points. This attention to rider comfort becomes evident the moment you take off. The fit and finish throughout the bike are excellent, as expected from Honda, with paint quality, welds, and component integration all feeling premium for its class. Underneath the sculpted fuel tank is the heart of the Shadow Phantom, a 745cc liquid-cooled V-twin engine that remains unchanged in displacement but has received some light tuning updates. The engine still produces around 44 horsepower and 47 pound-feet of torque, but it feels slightly more responsive thanks to revised AQ mapping. The delivery of power is smooth and linear, with plenty of low-end grunt ideal for city riding or rolling through twisty back roads. It's not a powerhouse, but it's not trying to be. The Phantom is about that laid-back cruiser experience, and in that regard, it absolutely delivers. The 5-speed transmission shifts with typical Honda precision, a smooth, predictable, and forgiving. The shaft drive continues to be a standout feature, offering clean, low-maintenance performance compared to chain-driven rivals. On the road, the Phantom feels solid and planted. It's not light, tipping the scales at about 550 pounds wet, but the weight disappears once you're rolling. The low center of gravity helps the bike feel balanced at slow speeds, while the suspension setup is tuned for comfort over sharp handling. It soaks up bumps with composure, and whether you're riding solo or with a passenger, the suspension remains confidence-inspiring. Braking performance is adequate with a single front disc and rear drum setup. Yes, a drum at the rear, which might feel a bit old-fashioned to some, but Honda's tuning ensures it performs reliably under normal riding conditions. For most cruiser fans, especially those riding for leisure, the setup works fine. It's predictable and easy to modulate. However, one thing to note is that ABS is now standard on the 2025 model, a welcome update that adds a layer of safety without taking away from the bike's classic feel. When it comes to fuel efficiency, the Shadow Phantom performs admirably for a midweight cruiser. Riders can expect around 55 miles per gallon under mixed riding conditions, meaning that with a 3.7-gallon tank, you can easily achieve over 200 miles on a single fill-up. That makes it not only stylish and comfortable but also a fairly economical choice for weekend cruising or even light commuting duties. Honda offers the 2025 Shadow Phantom in a couple of color options, with matte black, metallic and pearl gray being the highlights. These choices emphasize the bike's dark, stealthy persona while still offering just enough variation for different tastes. Pricing starts at around $8,399, which positions it very competitively in the segment. When you consider the bike's overall package, styling, reliability, shaft drive, build quality, it's hard to find a better value in the cruiser class. This bike isn't about bells and whistles or headline-grabbing horsepower numbers. It's about the ride, the vibe, and the connection you get every time you saddle up. Whether you're a newer rider looking for your first cruiser or a seasoned motorcyclist wanting a dependable, no-nonsense machine with just the right amount of attitude, the 2025 Honda Shadow Phantom fits the bill perfectly. It's easy to maintain, easy to ride, and easy to love. Honda has taken a proven platform and given it just the right nudge forward. It remains true to its roots while embracing the demands of today's riders. This year's updates may not be radical, but they're thoughtful and well executed, refining what was already a great bike into something even better. So if you're in the market for a cruiser that looks the part, rides smooth, and doesn't break the bank, the 2025 Honda Shadow Phantom should absolutely be on your radar. Let us know in the comments what you think of this latest update. Would you ride one, or are there other cruisers you think give it a run for its money? If you found this review helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on our in-depth motorcycle content. Until next time, ride safe and we'll see you on the road.